Hey, you guys, this is Stephanie Blake, Pink Cadillac Sales Director. I'm here with my beautiful consultant, Ivonne Perez. Hey, Ivonne.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm so excited to have you here. I am so happy that you've joined us for Stories That Inspire because you truly have been an inspiration to so many on our team and so many women in the community that it is such a pleasure to have you here. So thank you for taking the time today.
Thank you.
Yes, what we're going to do today is do a quick little lightning round of having some fun. So I'm going to just break the ice with a couple questions. Do you prefer Chinese food or Italian food?
Italian,
East Coast or West Coast of the United States?
East Coast,
If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Paris,
Favorite guilty food?
chocolate, anything chocolate.
Yes, that's my comment.
Chocolate chip cookies.
And last but not least, cats or dogs?
Dogs all the way.
Awesome. Well, what I want you to do today is share with the world a little bit about who you are and, your background before Mary Kay, just so the world knows who Ivonne Perez is.
Okay, well, my background is journalism and public relations. I was a journalist back in the day, long time ago. And then I went into public relations and I moved up the ladder there and then became, a top executive in public relations. And then I met my husband and started a family, and my priorities changed. And I wanted to stay home and be with my babies and raise them. And Mary Kay came upon my life. I dabbled in as being a consultant for a while, and I loved the product. I used it. I had a couple customers, but it took a little while for me to take it seriously. And when I did, it was great because I was able to run my business and still be the mom I wanted to be, the wife I wanted to be, and still have a lot of fun and still have the social aspect of it as well, and be able to meet people and have fun.
That's awesome. When you said your priorities changed when you became a mom, how did Mary Kay fit into your life moving forward after having children? And how did you do the work-life balance of working PR and journalism while having kids and doing Mary Kay?
Well, what I changed with PR is I went to freelance work. So I basically do projects. I do projects here and there for Mary Kay. So I just do a project basis. And I was able to really fit my life with Mary Kay because I was able to be home and still make phone calls, do text messaging, and schedule my appointments when times when either my husband was home or when I did live in Miami when I had like more childcare or babysitting. So I was able to really, work it around there. And also, I was able to do appointments at my home when my daughter was young. I mean, when she was little, I would hold her in my arms while I was doing appointments. And then as she got older, I would have appointments while she was at school. And then when I would go pick her up, I was already done for the day. So I was able to fit it in perfectly because I was able to customize it to my life, not the other way around.
That's a beautiful thing. So what's great is Mary Kay really gave you, it sounds like, the flexibility to really work when you had the time to work, when your kids were at school or even young, holding them in your arms. But now that we have everything online virtually during this pandemic, how has your business changed and how do you now work that into your family life and your ability to pivot in a time of a pandemic?
When this pandemic first started, I got really scared about my business. I'm like, what's going to happen to my business? And it's actually been the ability to pivot and to actually do something differently was actually a blessing because now I schedule my appointments. I have to work a little bit differently. I schedule appointments a couple of days in advance. Because I mail products to people, samples to people to try, and then I schedule them online. And I just, I could be, making dinner, and then I'm done with dinner, come do a 20-30 minute appointment in my office, and then I'm done and I go back to dinner or wherever I was with the kids. So it's actually fit amazing in my business. And it's something I will keep doing in my business, even when we do go back to more normal interactions with people, because it's made it even more flexible, even easier.
Yeah, I love what you said about being easy. I mean, sending something in the mail and just doing something on a phone or a laptop is pretty fun and easy. But how has Mary Kay impacted your life and, shaped you to be the mom and the woman you are today? What has Mary Kay done for you in your world?
Well, it's done so much for me because when I was in the corporate world, it was very, I would say, you didn't know if you were going, like, if you were going to get in a bad situation with a boss or this or that, because you just never know. It's corporate world. There's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of stuff going on. In Mary Kay, I've been able to meet women who are really empowering other women. They're helping other women move up. I've learned skill sets I didn't learn in corporate America, such as really goal setting, really focusing on the work you have to do to get to a goal, and not just for myself, but for a whole team. Because even though you're in business for yourself, you have a whole team that's supporting you, and you're helping grow as well. So I've learned life skills as far as, turning negative situations into positive situations. I've learned how to take rejection. Some people say no, and that's okay. And you learn how to, learn not to take anything personally, and know that, sometimes, a no just means there's going to be like 3 or 4 more yeses down the road. So.
Absolutely. And that's a great mindset to have. And, in corporate America, like you're saying, we don't always have that job security, but with Mary Kay, you work for yourself. So as much as you choose to put your effort into it, you get the rewards out of it. So with that said, I know that you and your husband recently bought your first home and bought a new car because of your Mary Kay profits. So tell us about that and how Mary Kay profits and your income has helped you and your family create new roots and create a new beginning for your future.
Yeah, well, what's great about it is that, we did just buy a home, and, my husband makes basically the bigger income in the family, but I get and then some. So, it's the money I've made with Mary Kay through my sales and my commission helped us in putting money towards the house, or towards the down payment, towards inspections and stuff like that, in order to get the house, because there's a lot that goes into buying a house.
Yeah.
And right now we are working to earn my first free car in Mary Kay, so that's going to be a nice income, because you won't have to spend the money for the car or the insurance. So
that'll definitely be a great way for you guys to save a lot of money. Now, what do you think is the most fun aspect of your Mary Kay business? Because we do travel a lot. We have a lot of fun, different girls things that we do. But what really is what brings you joy and fun out of your business?
One of the best things I have is like when I do help someone, experience the products, and they really enjoy their skin. Their happiness, they're happy with each other, with themselves. They're happy with themselves. And some women are not used to pampering themselves and not used to getting that. So I love that. And as far as the business side, personally, I love our girls' getaway trips. They're amazing. They're so worth it, because you get a little vacation from your normal everyday life, and you get to spend time with some girlfriends and just laugh and have fun. And it's something that is really, it's just so much fun. And it's something, it's great.
You can't imagine that when you start a business, your director, aka me, is going to take you for a weekend getaway to the spa, or a weekend vacation, or we all fly over to Dallas and we get to have trips. And it's so great. And I love that we get to have ladies' night out once a month, where, we go to dinners and we have a great time. But if you were to tell the old Ivonne back in the day something that you know now based from your Mary Kay business, what would you tell the woman who was a busy public relations executive who was thinking about starting her business? What would you say to her?
I would say, quit your job and do this full time. That's what I would have said. It's something that, you look back at things, you're like, what, I probably should have focused more on my Mary Kay business, because I would have been, maybe here or there by this time. Instead, you were, doing what everybody else is doing, working for somebody else, making them money, instead of working for yourself, making yourself money and building your future. Because we, as Mary Kay independent beauty consultants, we control our future. We control the money we make. We control our paycheck. So that is, there's nothing like controlling it on your own.
I love that, because we really do hold the key to our destiny and to our future. And I love what you just said. Why should we make money for someone else? Make it for ourselves. So
Exactly.
kudos to you for that mindset. And you know what, speaking of money, to think that it's only $30 to begin a Mary Kay business right now in this pandemic, like what? We spend $30 on like nothing. We like eat out and we get a pizza and it's $30. This is $30 that can change your life. $30 that will give you a website and a credit card opportunity for you to process credit cards on your website for $30. I mean, what do you have to lose? You have everything to lose. I mean, everything to gain and nothing to lose. You too can be a Pink Cadillac sales director.
Exactly.
People. But, all I got to say, Ivonne, is for the $30 that we have right now, what an amazing opportunity. So what would you like to leave the ladies watching today? What would you like to leave them with? And what are your final thoughts for everyone?
I think Mary Kay is an opportunity that helps you grow as a woman, as a business owner. It helps you grow to build that self-confidence that maybe you had when you were younger, maybe you never had it. It helps you build it. And for $30, you could just dip your toe in it and try it out. And if you don't like it, then you finally know. But if you're having that question, like, what if, you can't live your life with what ifs. You have to do it. You have to jump in and try something new. And you might surprise yourself. It might be like, this is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Oh, I love that, Ivonne, and I love you, and I appreciate you taking the time to do this, because you not only inspire me, but I know there's others out there that are inspired by your story, being able to stay home with your kids, being able to buy your first home based on your Mary Kay profits, being able to make your own life decisions and truly be able to have control over staying home with your kids and choosing when you get to work and how much you get to make and earning that free car. So we are so grateful that you took the time to share your story today. Thank you, my beautiful friend. And I love you. And I'm just so proud of you. And the best is yet to come.
It sure is.
Thank you, my friend. All right. Bye, everyone. Take care and have a great day. Be safe out there. Bye.